It's good morning, Monique van Tulder. Thank you for joining us here at Yellow Shelf.
Oh, look, I'm so excited to be here. We were just having a little pre-chat and I was saying how much I'm loving the podcast. So thank you. I feel very honored
Um,
to be one of the guests.
well, it's reciprocated because I loved your book, A Grown-Up Gap Year. The book's already out, it's in bookstores. Monique, I'll tell you, I'm a Gen Xer. I'm going to be needing a grown-up gap year. So for me, this book was fabulous. Can you tell us all about it? What do we need to know about your book?
Look, thank you. I look, where do we begin? And it's a catchy title, A Grown-Up's Gap Year. It sounds great. Hopefully everyone's going to pick it off the shelf. But it goes a little bit deeper than just heading off into the sunset and going on a great trip. I woke up, oh gosh, probably about 4 years ago now, and my kids had left school. I know yours is still there, and I just could see the trajectory. I mean, our gorgeous young adults are still staying at home for a lot longer. And I could see, a life of dishwashers and evening meals and not much changing. And I thought, no, 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 something has to change here. So I did a Shirley Valentine. If you're a Gen X, you'll know Shirley Valentine. Didn't mean to, wasn't premeditated, just simply packed up one day and went to a house that we hadn't been to because of COVID and so on and so forth, an interstate property, and thought one day over the morning coffee that was still hot after years of lukewarm around school drop-offs and things like that. I thought, I'm staying. I am just staying. So I sent my husband an email, said, I've got a new post office box and I'll be home at some point. Love you all dearly, but I just need to do me. And so I did. And that was it. That was the beginning of it, and didn't premeditate a grown-up gap year. But it was after the event when I sat down to write the book, which I thought would be just a nice travel log and a bit of a synopsis of some of the adventures that I'd had over about, a 6 month period of traveling in Australia and overseas. But it was deeper than that. I'm a nutritionist. I've always been very big on women's well-being, looking after ourselves amid the mother load and so on. And then the book was born, Grown Up's Gap Year. It's about looking after yourself and, yes, getting away.
Yeah, and that's the great thing, isn't it? Like when you think about, when we just in general refer to the term gap year, that's about, taking time out, gaining perspective, a bit of personal development. And I think it's a great inspiration that you've done it as a grown up and you're sharing about your experience with others to inspire others. And it may not be like taking off overseas. I think it can be volunteering, it can be really simple shifts in your routine, can't it?
Absolutely. And look, if there's a next book, it's going to be 101 ideas for, how to run away and other midlife handy hints, because essentially that's it. It's, what shape do I want for my life moving forward? We're going to probably, touch wood, live a lot longer than previous generations for a variety of reasons. And how are you going to fill that time? My mother says, how are you going to be useful or remain to be useful, to society, to your family, and just to yourself. So that is, in essence, that's it. Look at your well-being and novelty within your current circumstances. You've got kids at school, you can't be taking off, but there's different things that you can do that can inject a bit of novelty every day, and that's exciting.
Yeah, and it can just be as simple as making a shift. I know even in recent years, I've made little shifts in my life to set me up for success and, to change it up. It's great.
Yeah.
Monique, is this your first book? That's going to be my question.
Look, first published book.
Okay.
Don't all authors have a drawer full
Yes.
of a drawer full of crap in there? And so at some period, I thought I was a fiction writer, but yeah, no. Look, my mother said they went on a bit. God love her, but she was right in the end. And once I picked myself up after that comment, I thought, oh no, actually, I think I'm a non-fiction writer. So yes, I've always written. I've always had a website, always had a blog, freelance writing, but this is the first published book. Yes.
Yeah. And more to come, do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I think, yeah. Um, May it not be a one-hit wonder. Yes, always more to say. And I don't know, look, and again, you write for yourself, you write for hopefully an audience, and hopefully it resonates. But look, I just love to write every day anyway. So yes, definitely.
And it's a thoroughly enjoyable read. I mean, it is your journey, but it's definitely a roadmap for others.
Look, yes, and thank you. And I think someone described it the other day as chirpy. I think that describes my personality. Listen, it's meant to be, something that you can pick up and put down, and hopefully some of the handy hints resonate. And look, honestly, it's an encouragement. It's an encouragement to give yourself a big hug and just say, listen, if you're feeling a bit stagnant, or you're not feeling so great in your well-being, just, really do something about it as best that you can, and, step at a time. And yes, it talks to slightly heavier things like, midlife finances and mother load, mental load, person load, all of those sorts of things. Yeah. But yeah, look, it's meant to be lighthearted, but definitely research-based as well, so that, readers can walk away and get something out of it. Yeah.
Definitely. Monique, how do we connect with you? I'll put it in the show notes. I follow you on Instagram, and your website's a great resource. But you point us in the direction. If we're curious about connecting with you, if we're curious about the book, where do we go?
Fantastic. Well, as you've said, Instagram is my home, my second home. And yes, the website, I've got a fortnightly, although I didn't send it this week, but anyway, let's not worry. Long weekends, fortnightly newsletter, which is, travel and wellbeing based. And yes, certainly the book is available, independent retailers, online, and various other spots that you buy books, and through my website as well. So thank you. Really, really appreciate that.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's great to be able to feature the book, but I'd love you to come back when the more of your books come out. I've really enjoyed our chat today. It's been great to share.
Thank you so much, and thanks so much for your time, and thank you to Yellow Shelf.
Cheers.
See you.